This week on SailAway, the projects begin. Just got to install one macerator, 2 shower sump boxes, and hopefully we will once again be waste management sound again. Hopefully. We experienced the blessing of the fleet in historic downtown Brunswick, and our first big expense arrives.
New one.
Yep.
Do you wanna sail away? I wanna sail away. Do you wanna sail away with me today? Do you wanna sail away?
Last week we made landfall after our first big transit on our new sailboats. After a brief rest, it was time to get down to business. And the business was dirty business. Today we've got a couple of kind of gross, disgusting boat projects to take care of. Kind of hoped to get them done before we left Fort Lauderdale, but everything was just so crazy. And they were kind of non-critical, so. The first one is a bad macerator pump for the forward head. That's the old one. I already pulled it out. It was just leaking all over the place down there, and you know what it was leaking. You know what it smells like when it leaks. And also it wasn't running, it wasn't operable. And the previous owner had proceeded to fill that head beyond capacity, so it was overflowing out the vents, and it was also squeezing goo out of the macerator pump and into the bilge. So I went ahead and bought a new macerator pump, and that's about to go in right there. That white hose is the outflow from the tank, and then the dark hose there is one that goes overboard. And then 2 electrical connections, and the pump itself matches right to the holes, so pretty easy all in all. And then right next to it is the next job. That is the shower sump. It's just gross. It's just clogged up with all manner of disgusting human stuff, hair, and I don't want to think about it too much. It's not running either, and I think it's probably just because it's so clogged up with everything. And basically what that does is when you take a shower up here, when the water runs out of the shower and into the pump, it's got a little float switch and a pump in there, and so it kicks that pump on, and it's got a little screen that's supposed to keep out hair and all that. A couple hoses to disconnect for that one. Electrical connections, and again, it's just automatic. So, and there's another one down in this compartment for the aft head. It's also not working. So, just got to install one macerator, 2 shower sump boxes, and hopefully we will once again be waste management sound. Hopefully. Success! There's the both new items installed. Macerator runs. I won't run it for you because there's nothing to run in it, but it works. And then that's the brand new shower sump. Now you can see the water flowing in. After it gets to a certain height, kicks in the float switch, starts pumping it up. That's it. Pretty simple.
Success.
2 items down, 1 to go.
Whoa! Sump pump number 2.
Sump pump in a box, basically. Oh, this one's way down in there. We've done some funky connections.
Success.
That one was a bitch. It just didn't want to. It didn't want to fit right. It was different make, different shape than the one that was in there. But I was able to get rid of some weird hinky extensions I put on the outflow hose and just plug it straight in, which is good. And it works. That's the key.
That's what we used. Sea flow.
Take showers on the boat now. Yeah, we'll let y'all know how those hold up since they're cheap. We gotta play Tetris to get all this back in. Bam. The dirty work taken care of, we decided we deserved a little fun, and it just so happened that the blessing of the fleet was taking place in downtown Brunswick. The tradition was originally started by the Catholic Portuguese fishing community as a way to ask for God's favor for a bountiful harvest in the upcoming season.
We'll be starting shortly as soon as the shrimp boats get closer.
It involves boats lining up in a parade to go by a priest who then gives a blessing and flings holy water on the boats.
Princess Sophia, may God bless you this year. May your crew and captain be safe. And may you always come back safe and sound. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
And while it's mostly commercial boats dressed up nicely for the crowds, literally any boat is welcome. We certainly wouldn't turn down a blessing, but we weren't quite ready to get out of the slip. Later, Gator. Good? It really does taste like chicken, though. Not even joking. Gator. Gators and taters.
Are you gonna try it? You gonna bite?
And just like that, it was back to the boat list.
There we go. Good job.
I'm trying to get this to line up. I don't know how it got the way it is, but with the rudder in line, the wheel is like really cockeyed, so you can't fold it up that way. So I'm trying to get it as close to center as possible so that it can sit in the dock and the rudder's not like...
Be careful.
It doesn't want to go back together quite as nicely as I would.
Rivers, I would like it if you didn't jump around like that. Okay, I'm gonna go back below so that I don't see you.
Okay, we've got our first big delivery down at the marina office, and we're gonna have a bunch of stuff coming in. We're finally kind of getting settled in here on the boat. Got some general stuff sitting around that we've been using daily, but kind of gotten dug out down here for the most part. And this right here is my recording setup, just temporarily while I catch up on some work, and then once I have a little break in that, I'm going to convert this back here into my studio. But things are looking pretty good. We're going to get rid of that big honking ice machine. It's kind of ridiculous. And we are going to get a smaller one because we like ice. So we've got that ordered. We have a brand new AC unit for the forward. There's two units on the boat. One is in the main cabin, one is aft, and so the one in the main cabin has gone bad. And we had it serviced when we were in Fort Lauderdale. 2 days after we got here, it was blowing hot again. So I ordered a whole new unit, and we'll see how that goes. Now we ordered the ice maker. I just ordered an arch for the stern from Atlantic Towers, and I assume that'll be here in a couple days. So let's go see what our first big surprise is. I think Zeke is kind of digging this boat life. Every time we leave to go do anything, he's getting a walk. Hopefully, whatever it is will fit in our dock cart. All right, item number 1. That is a big old air conditioner. Hopefully, our little dock cart can handle it. So far, so good. Well, that came insanely fast. Just ordered that thing maybe 3 days ago. Came so fast I don't have time to put it in. I've got 2 books to get done before Monday, so I pretty much have to do that and nothing else for the next few days. But then I got a week off to do boat jobs. There's gonna be a lot of them.
New one.
Aqua Air 16,000 BTU. I think they're called Micro something. They're out of Florida. It's one of the smaller companies, not one of the big ones like Dometic or Marine Air. They basically blew this packing foam in to fit the actual unit, and then these pieces were all like molded in all around the sides. It's pretty cool. I've never really seen anything packed like that before. You know, I gotta say, my initial impression is a positive one. Thumbs up for how they shipped it, at least. These things are supposed to be more efficient and lighter than similar units and quieter. And I'm pretty sure I think it's a Marine Air. Pretty sure it's the original unit, and it's kind of loud, and it's definitely bigger than that. So I'm not going to jump into it just yet, but just wanted to show you that packing job. Pretty cool. Next week on SailAway.
Was it beating you?
Not yet. Come on. I install our new AC unit, and we join a bunch of new friends for the full moon dinghy drift. Thanks as always for watching. Please subscribe, ring the bell for notifications of new videos every Friday, and give us a like. Until next week, cheers.
As you look through seasons